welcome to my house, my forest house.
Your humble abode.
Yeah.
You really love your greens.
Yeah, I love my greens. I have a lot of plants, water plants, you know, crawlers. I love greens actually. I love nature. This is Harley Quinn. She has to be here because of the shade. I know you know her.
So Harley Quinn is a stripped down IS 250.
Yeah. Wow.
Automatic transmission. The all-wheel drive system has been taken out, or it's still there?
Yeah, but you can disengage it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
When we want to drift, we can disengage.
And you call her Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. That's Joker's girl.
Yeah. The crazier one.
Yeah.
That's the crazier one.
Yeah. Joker is outside, you get to see him.
So how long did it take you to get this set up from the chassis of the
You mean the work?
Yeah, for this one, yes.
Just 3 months. 3 months start to finish.
3 months.
3 months, but I've had the car for a while. Yeah. 3 months.
Do you get any issues stripping the car down like this?
No, except for just expertise. You know, we had to just learn on the job. Okay. Never did this before, so I just learned on the job.
Has anyone tried racing?
Yeah, a couple of I raced a GLE, AMG. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that's my parrot. Hey. Yeah. Hey boy. Hi. This Dash, this Flash, and the puppy.
So what breeds are these?
This British Bulldog. Mm-hmm. She's 2 years old. This is an American Bully.
Yeah, this person had one of these.
Yeah, it's an.
Can you introduce yourself to us?
My name is Ibrahim Mandu, popularly known as AJAY. AJAY Freeman for full. Yeah.
So let's start from your PS0. Where were you before the drift? How did you begin?
Way back as far back as the early 90s, because my father was a car enthusiast, so I had the opportunity of seeing a lot of cars in the early 90s. But as a person, I started driving in 1996, and between 96 and 2000, I developed fun from driving. But then, you know, there wasn't anything called drifting. We could just take our cars and just do what we could. Fast forward 2006-07, I started spinning. I had a 206 then. Spin for a while, then had to concentrate with work. Officially, I got my first official BMW speaker, E30. I call it the Joker. I got it in 2016, early 2016, and I've had a Joker ever since. It's an E30. I changed 4 engines on it, but I never drifted it. I just spinned a couple of times, knocked a couple of engines, and that was it. Drifting officially started 2022 when I decided to say, okay, let me go into drifting proper. And it's not been easy, but here we are today. We drift. I basically taught myself, as I said, I've been to everywhere there were performances, from street racing to street spinning. You know, I would say I taught myself, but I've been to every drift ground, every Sunday and every other practice time. And consistency paid off. I stopped for a while, say 2 years, because I was kind of bored and I didn't have the encouragement I needed. But then, you know, drifting is not really something you can be taught. I would say it's something you need to give your time. All you need is to know the fundamentals, the basics, which it's all you. It's all you. So I would say I taught myself. I own 4 cars, 3 for drifting, 1 just a go-kart that could be used for drift. But so far I've not changed the gearbox. It's still an automatic transmission. That's Harlequin over there. But for drifting, I have Fiona, I have Hawk, and I have the Joker, E30, E36, and an E46 compact. Yeah.
So how many tires do you think you've bought? Just trying to
I would be lying if I say I can count, but on the average we burn 10 tires a weekend. So if we have done, if we do 1 weekend a week, which is not the case, I basically do 3 weekends a month. So if we do 1 weekend a month, 10 times a year at 10 tires, it's already 100 tires. And that's been very conservative. 100 tires is like 20% of what we use actually in a year. Yeah. It won't be where one is now without near misses, near calls. I've hit someone on the track. I've smashed my car. I've smashed Fiona. I've smashed Hawk. Smashed Harlequin. Only the Joker I think I've not smashed. So it's not new for a drifter to smash his car. It's about 400 to 500,000 every weekend you actually drift, because you do tires, you do fuel, you do the maintenance before the service, and you have personnel around that will help you. Then usually after the practice, you will want to have a small sit out to just refresh. So basically 300, 400, 500,000, depends. Generally speaking, you earn from sponsorships, you earn from winnings, but in my case, I don't have any sponsorship and I don't have any winnings. However, we need you need to finance it, and how I finance mine is through a lot of trainings. I train. I'm a builder by the way. So I build for myself, I build for people. So I earn to be able to finance this and not to make the home front suffer and to even affect one's work generally. It's been a passion, it's been a hobby, as I said. It's been a hobby all along. I intend to go professional. I already have a 9 to 5, so having another profession in its entirety, it's quite not right. That being said, I intend to make earnings from it eventually, maybe when I retire. When I retire, I don't know when. I intend to go professional in it. But for now, it's a hobby. And if it comes with any incomes or winnings, why not? If not, yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. Fiona was on fire twice. I think only Fiona has been on fire. Fiona was a daily driver. I drove it to work every day. It was a normal car until I decided to turn it into a drift car. So as it is, it can still function as a daily driver, and that's why I had so many fire incidents. Because a lot of things I was supposed to take out are still there. You know, that's why we do it in closed environments, in controlled environments rather. We don't allow anybody to drift. We are conscious, we are an association, we just don't drift. It took us a while, as I said, most of us over 10 years, 15 years to get to where we are. So it's not something you can. So for safety, we have safety officers. I have safety officers in my team. We do the basic checks. We have fire extinguishers and safety gears generally. Yeah, certainly they do. I used to be a rider. I had to stop riding because of family. I still have loved to ride. As it is, my family loves it. My kids love it. Two intend to drift professionally, maybe. So my wife likes it. We've been together for a minute, so the most important thing is if you want to drift, are you ready to drift? Do you really love to drift? If you can answer these questions, then I think every other thing is one step at a time. You need a car first, but before you get a car, you first need to have love for the game, because you will hit the car, you will hit yourself, you will get discouraged, you will get demoralized. So if you don't have the passion for it, even if you had the car, you will leave the game. So I would say first have the passion, then we move from there. A drifter must never be intoxicated. That is one. You must be disciplined, just like any other sport. Just like any other sport, you must have discipline. It's an adrenaline sport. It's a sport that needs a lot from you: concentration, energy, and time. So what a drifter must not do is to not do the right things while drifting. It's a sport, and it's a very dangerous sport. It's a very dangerous sport. Yeah, for the sport, as a sport, yes, but any other thing, I don't really know, because I don't really care. What matters is how healthy the sport is. For me, there should be healthy competition. If there's no competition, then there's no sport. You need to compete to even grow. You need to compete to even know more. So we compete against ourselves, we compete against time, but it has to be healthy. Anything other than that, then I don't know.